This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. It's the Navy midshipmen and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Florida Atlantic's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power forward. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. And then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Bernard. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. And the Owls have their offense in high gear. Off play action on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Motion from the wideout. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They'll go to the fullback, and he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. On the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to him on the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Owls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
With the catch, it's Messer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. There's some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Motion from the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a man. Snagged out of the air. And he'll take it in and house it. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looks as if he's going to run it.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He'll keep it again on the option. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So first down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. There's a crease. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Across the 25. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how the...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, midshipman. You know what? That's a bit of a trick play. Give it to the big guy. Let him tote that rock to the house.
It's a trick in college football now to even have a fullback in the game. Give it to the big fella. I'll tell you what, that's like tackling a tree stump. All legs, just big, stocky guy. Get in the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd.
Number 68, set to kick it away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running inside. It's Bernard. Maybe a crease. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. This time he wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Sends it back in motion. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime. Maybe some room here.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, second down, third down right here. His opportunity, he gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
From the red zone, it's Bryant. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They're dealing with a second and long. Gets the back moving. The play action fake. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
That getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Touchdown, Navy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
Yeah, I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got his man in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it'll be down right there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to fire. Bears the pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Pocket breaking down. Lets it fly on the move. Pulls it in down the sideline. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's complete to the left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I caught up with the midshipman head coach at the half. He was fired up with his team. They are excited about how they have started this conference opener, but they've got more in the tank. He said our ability to execute in the third quarter will be essential to keeping this lead. I'll keep you posted down here on the field.
Okay, Holly. Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. The option look. Pulls it again on the option. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Navy will have to punt it away. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Unloads it left. He's got it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. The run inside. It's Bernard.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Under fire. They're working that left side. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. He's down immediately, but they convert on fourth down and keep the drive alive. And the Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got it! And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running inside, it's Bryant. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Wants to throw. It's Woodson. Takes the grab. It's Cruz. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Motion from the back. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Bernard. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. Quickly complete. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Gonna run it. It's Bernard. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Flag 14! Flag 14!
Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
How about a game? Play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
That makes the score Navy 24, Florida Atlantic 14.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Can't make the connection, in the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's a little room there. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
Man, this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
The Owls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Bernard. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. All wideouts, no backs. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right on the money. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Back to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. He's
good. He gets it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll power it inside with the fullback. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Sends it back in motion. Finds some. Got a little grass. The 30. The 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
38 for Atlanta, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Owls sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
And the Owls, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand, if you're in a deficit, you've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
Caught over the middle. It's Garcia. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. From the gun, looking for a man. Using the quick game. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Stepping to the right. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field.
Touchdown, Owls! Along the sideline, got it in the end zone. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Guys, I'm going to tell you,